there is a big difference between truth and the facts. And I believe in chasing the truth, but I believe in chasing them with facts. I believe there's something inherently dishonest about writing in the genre of narrative nonfiction and embellishing. And if it's not in my notebook, and I didn't see it, and I wasn't there, and I didn't interview the guy, it doesn't make it into my prose. That for me is the line. And if I cross that line, I find myself flailing. I find myself adrift. I find myself not able to come back and write. I have to stay there. I have to stay there for my own good.
Go ahead.
To continue with what you're saying, so I haven't read any of your books, unfortunately, yet. I am going to. But in your writing, and I would love to, in your writing, is it always a story about facts that have happened in the real world, or do you ever have your own impressions and reflections and reactions in there as well? So do you go back and forth between storyteller and person, or is it always...
I believe in the narrative I in this genre, in this form. The only way I can bring anything of value to bear on my observations is if I am being totally honest with myself on the page. So I am always a character in this writing. You know, I'm always a construct in it. And it's that sort of relationship between this narrative construct. I mean, there's no such thing as an I. What are you sort of chasing on the page? Who is this I? It's not me. And maybe that's where the lie is. Maybe that's an inherent lie. But unless it rings true in my inner ear, unless I'm reading the sentence and I'm not feeling the tensile strength of it, you know, if I can't change, Norman Mailer spoke about the tensile strength of the sentence. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if that answers the question.
No, so there's the fact, and then there's your reaction to the fact, and they're both...
The fact is the fact. If I wasn't there, and it's not in my notebook, and I didn't interview the guy, and I haven't verified it, it doesn't make it in, because then it's fiction. And I don't write fiction.
As opposed to, I'm thinking the fiction writer Ron Carlson says, I always write from personal experience, whether I find it or not.